in affliction, in necessities, in distressings, in stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, in watchings, in fastings, by pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by the Rakakwadash, by love unfeigned, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left. Yeah. So you gotta be thinking about how you going about handling yourself, man. The things you are doing, man. You gotta think about all these things, man. You gotta contemplate these things, man. And going out and setting up camp in front of churches and getting into arguments with pastors and all of that and this and this and that. It's no edification coming out of that. It's no edification coming out of that. That's for you to look good, man. Let's go Matthew 10 and 5. Let's get that. Matthew 25. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And he said that too, you're going to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, because Israel was scattered all over the place. But he said that about the Samaritans. Where is that at? Samaritans. 2 Kings, 17th chapter. Let's see. Lucky, give me a sec. It's not 2 Kings, it's 1 Kings. Okay, yeah, it's 2 Kings. And let's go 22. 2 Kings 17 and 22. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam, leader, you know, when the Jeroboam and Rehoboam, King Solomon's sons, split. That's when the two tribes split, right? Northern kingdom, southern kingdom. For the children of Israel walked in the sins of Jeroboam, which he did, they departed not from them, until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight. And he had said by all his servants, the prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their land, out of their own land to Assyria unto this day. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Cuthra, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sephram, and placed them in the cities of Samaria. See, that's why he said don't go into the city of Samaria. And placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel, and they possessed Samaria and dwell in the cities thereof. See? Now now that's why he said this, and this is why he said that right there. Matthew 10 and 5. This is why he said that right there. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not unto the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not. Because we just read why. Because the people there was, you know, they ran the Israelites went into captivity, and then the king brought in, you know, people to place there to pretend to be us, right? But go ye rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let's go down to 11. And unto whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. And when ye come into a house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return unto you. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Not just that house, the whole city. If you go to the city, if you go and set up in front of a Christian church and they not trying to hear what you trying to say, man, shake the dust off your feet, man. And you know they not, man. If the head is still going to church right now and they still call themselves a Christian and they still praying to white boy Jesus, they not trying to hear what you say. They not trying to hear what you say. Just like that nigga online that I was talking to. You trying to quote the scriptures and all that, and you quoting the scriptures through Christianity. So you don't have a clue of what the scriptures actually mean or actually say. Mark 1:16. Let's go 14. Mark 1:14. Now after that, John was put in prison. See, all of the apostles and the prophets, man, went through it, man. Now after that, John was put in prison. Yahushua came unto Galilee, preaching the gospel of the kingdom of the power, and saying, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of the power is at hand. Repent ye and believe the gospel. Now as he walked by the sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, casting a net unto the sea, for they were fishers. And Yahushua said unto them, come ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men. Yeah. So when you become fishers of men, man, and you gotta know where they ain't biting. The fish, how they say? The fish not biting right now. I'm gonna go to another location and try it there. I've been here for a minute, ain't nothing popping off. I'm gonna go to another location, man. Because again, you fishing in front of the church, you not gonna get too many bites, man. You fishing in front of the church, you is not gonna get too many bites, man. That's a fact, man. How the apostle say, man? He said, man, you pass out the pamphlets, you greet them, you pass out the pamphlets, you say this or that, man, and you let it go, man. You ain't gonna force no Christian. Them Christians are stuck in that white boy Jesus worship, man. Matthew 4:16. The people which sat in darkness saw great light, and to them which sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung up. From the time Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Yahushua, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon, called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Fishers of men with this knowledge, man. Fishers of men with this knowledge, man. But some people not going to get it. What is that? Congregation of the dead? Proverbs 21:16. Yeah, 15. Proverbs 21:15. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The man that wandereth out, this is the point, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. See? shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And going into these churches at this time, man, they're in the congregation of the dead, man. They not gonna get it, man. They not gonna get it, man. They is not gonna get it, man. It's ingrained in them to love white boy Jesus, man. They not gonna get it, man. Even though you could go in there and you could show them Revelation 1, 14 and 15, Daniel 7 and 9, Daniel 10, 5 and 6. You can show them Job 30 and 30. You can show them Wisdom of Solomon, where Solomon said his skin is black and comely. You can show them what leprosy is. You can show them Moses putting his hand inside and his skin coming white as snow, and then putting it back in and it turned back the other color. You can show Miriam being made leprous for a week, white as snow. You can show them all that. They still gonna say Jesus is white. Which ain't even the correct name. John 6 and 44. My people's is done here, man. My people's is done. My people's is done, man. My people's is done, man. My people's is done. Let's go John 6 and 43. Yahushua therefore answered and said unto them, murmur not among yourselves. No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him, and I will raise him up in the last day. See? So we're in the last days, man. Yahushua is the one that's going to raise the person up. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, not the Yahbashem Yahushua is going to be the one. I should have said it like that. It's going to be the one to raise you up, man. You not doing nothing, man. All you doing is teaching the word, man. It's going to be the Lord that make what the words you saying, him receive it or her receive it and take it to heart, and then actually it actually starts to do something and change. It's not you, man. I seen brothers, they give a brother a t-shirt with fringes on, and they called it that's they fruit now. That's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. And it is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of the power, see, not of man, and they shall be all taught of the power. Every man therefore that have heard and have learned of the Father cometh unto me. Yeah. Keep getting it. Let's go. I could have read more down than that. We're going to keep getting it. Let's go Ezekiel 2 and 5. Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, not everybody, to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me, they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with them, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat what I give thee. Yeah, eat these scriptures, man, correctly. And then go out and teach, man. But Israel, a rebellious house, they not listening. They not listening. And we read where they tore all the prophets in pieces. We read that early. John 15 and 16. John 15 and 16. See, now watch this, red letter. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Yeah. So it's the Lord that choose you, man. It's the Lord that choose who's going to get this truth and not, man. They'll say, well, see, it says right here, your fruit. But it's still the Lord that's the one. He's providing you to even be able to say, I have the knowledge and the understanding to call that your fruit. It's still the Lord, man. It's the Lord that does it. Let's go Ephesians 1 and 4. But this to cut all that, before he even knew, before your fruit even heard your words, the Lord done already chose them, man. Ephesians. I got Ecclesiastes. Ephesians 1. So the Lord done already selected them in the womb, man, before they was even able to understand what you talking about, man. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 4. According as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahushua Hamashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will. See? He already from the foundation of the world. And then you get this one. Jeremiah 1 and 5. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. See? So the Lord already done from birth, man, before you was even born, man. The Lord knew your spirit, and he already ordained who was going to be, who was going to get it, and who wasn't going to get it, man. Predestinated, man. We read that too. Let's start at 1. Romans 11 and 1. I say then, hath the power cast away his people? Yahweh forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. So how can you say that you know you the people of the scriptures and you don't call yourself an Israelite? How can you say you're not an Israelite, but you believe in the Bible? How can you say that? A black Hebrew Israelite. Well, Paul don't refer to himself here as a black Hebrew Israelite. He say he's out for I also am an Israelite, not black. I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin, so-called West Indians, right? So if you, again, if you in the scriptures trying to say you understand the scriptures, but you don't even understand the fact that you're an Israelite, then you don't understand the scriptures. Because the scripture was only given to the Israelites. Matter of fact, let's get that. It was only given to the Israelites, man. Period. The scriptures wasn't given to nobody else, man. Christianity and supersessionism gave you that everybody bullshit. That's the doctrine of vocab, that vocab pushing. Psalms 147, spiritual Israelite. What the fuck is that? He showed his word unto Jacob. Psalms 147:19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Yeah, we was the ones that went through the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Nobody else. Let's get this one. Deuteronomy 14:2. Let's get that one first. Deuteronomy 14:2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth. See? So he only chose Israel, man. He's only dealing with Israel. Deuteronomy 32:8. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob, the lot of his inheritance. Yeah, the 12 tribes of Jacob, man. So again, if you in the scriptures and you don't understand that you're an Israelite, you're not in the scriptures. You're not in the scriptures. You're in Christianity, supersessionism. That don't have nothing to do with the scriptures, man. Sorry, but not sorry. Let's go Romans. Let's go back to Romans. If you don't understand that, you don't understand the scriptures, man. Romans 11:12. The power have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Won't ye not what the scripture saith of Elias? How he maketh intercession to the power against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the power? What answereth the power unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed a knee to the image of Baal. See, 7,000 is completion. And even though Israel done killed the prophets and all that, he's still predestined. We read predestined, formed them in the belly. So he reserved a certain amount, a complete amount of people that was not going, no matter what, was not going to go against the scriptures, man. Even so then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Not because you went out there and them your fruits, and they your fruits, them your fruits that you brought into the truth. No. Even then, even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to election of grace. And if by grace, then is it no more of works? Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is it no more grace? Otherwise, work is no more work. What then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, But the election have obtained it, and the rest was blinded. Yeah. So again, if the rest was blinded, it's nothing you could do to say to them that's blinded to bring them out of that. So going and posting up, yelling, giving a head that's not meant to get it 1,000 scriptures, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. No matter what you do, he was destined to stay asleep. So he's going to stay asleep, man. John 1. Let's get Revelation 30 and 20. 3 and 20. Revelation 3 and 20. Let's get that. Revelation 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcome will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. Yeah. So it's the Lord that's going to open the door, that's going to give you the understanding, going to come sup with you, man. If it was meant for you to get it, you're going to get it, no matter what happens, man. The Lord going to make a way for you, whether that day you was sick. You went out there that day and the brother came up and he heard your words or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now you claim them as your fruit. But say if you was sick that day and you couldn't make it, or something happened where you couldn't make it, and it was meant for that brother, the brother going to end up going someplace else to get it. Because it was meant for him to wake up that day. Man's goings is of the Lord, man. Let's get... Let's go watch. Some of our people just not meant to get it, man. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Lord. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end? What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the power? And if the righteousness scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? See? So judgment is going to start with Israel, man. Definitely with the people that know they're Israelites. That's going on. That's out here teaching all this madness and all of that. Mark of the beast is sleeping with white women. But then too, that's in the churches, man. They destined for destruction, man. First John 2 and 18. Let's get that. They destined for destruction, man. First John 2 and 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that anti-Hamashiach shall come, even now there are many anti-Hamashiach, antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. Many of them, man, that's going against the teachings of Yahushua, man. That's all that is. Somebody that's going against the teachings, the spirit, the understanding. Yahushua was the word made flesh. Anybody that's going against that is an anti-Messiah, anti-Hamashiach, antichrist, right? They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. Yeah. So that's speaking about the Israelites that start with a certain doctrine, and then, you know, going back to that elder. You know what I'm saying? You get rebuked, and now you start going a different way with the doctrine and all of that stuff like that. Predestined, man. Maybe he repent, maybe he see the error of his ways and he get back on the right path, but right now, he going a different way, man. Christians going a different way. The scriptures say one thing, the Christians is going a whole nother different way with the scriptures, with the Bible. Well, what it say? They like this, man. They did a hard left. Isaiah 46 and 8. Let's get that. I'm jumping around now. Isaiah 46 and 8. Yeah, the scriptures give you everything you need to know on how to deal with everything. Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Yeah, man. That's part of this culture is feminine. You know what I'm saying? The men are feminine. Most of the men, even myself included, raised by their mothers, so they have more female characteristics than they would like to admit. Emotional. Emotional, sensitive. You can't stand correction. 1 Corinthians 9 and 27. First Corinthians 9 and 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Yeah. So you know you bragging about your fruit and this and this and that, and so people that you done preached to and done came into the truth, or watching your lessons or whatever, you done veered off to the right, and they going straight with under the same doctrine. You don't want you end up you a castaway because you start doing too much, start thinking too highly of yourself, man. Acts 20 and 28. Now this place is finished, man. And if you sign with this place, man, you're going to get destroyed with this place, man. And the scriptures point all of this out, man. Acts 20 and 27. And we read in Amos 3 and 7, he revealeth the secrets to his prophets, his servants, the prophets, right? Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the power. Take heed, therefore, unto yourselves and to all the flock over the which the Rakakadash hath made you overseers, to feed the church of the power which he hath purchased with his own blood. For I knew this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. See? Acts chapter 20 and verse 30. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. Therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone night and day with tears. Yeah, man. So the apostle was crying, telling heads, man. Telling them the things, because you know they see in the future. They seeing all of the shit that's going to happen in the future, man. They getting these visions. Let's get James chapter 4, verse 1. Let's get that. James chapter 4, verse 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence? Even of your lust that war is in your members. Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Yeah, man. That prosperity doctrine. You know what I'm saying? You in the wrong spirit. You praying to white boy Jesus. You ask amiss, man. Couple more, we probably get out of here. Romans 7 and 18. Yeah, I get on Esau ass next week. we gonna keep it here. I'm gonna keep it on this, man. Romans 7 and 18. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing, for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. Yeah, man. Cause we're wicked. The bodies is wicked, man. Our minds is wicked. We've been here too long, man. That's why we wait to be changed in a twinkling of an eye, man. We wait to be made over, man. Because this flesh right here is crazy, man. You lust after things you shouldn't. You walk by, you get a thought. You see some shit on TV, you get a thought. For the good that I would do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Now, if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwell in me. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present in me. For I delight in the law of the power after the inward man. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Yeah, man. These bodies, man, you can't help it, man. So you need faith, you need the law, but you also need faith. You need Yahweh Shai, man. To say that you could do it on your own with the law, you deceive yourself, man. You deceive yourself, man. Amos 9 and 9. Let's see. Yeah. Amos chapter 9 and 9. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Yeah, see? So the Lord is going to sift, man. He's going to be the one doing the sifting. He's going to do the sifting, man. And he's going to sift out 1/3. The 144,000, 1/3 elect, and 2/3 of the people going to die, man. And it's not two separate numbers. It's not 144,000 and the 1/3. No, the 144,000 is in the 1/3. 2/3 gonna die, man. Zechariah 13 and 8, man. Look at this one, 10. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and will raise up his ruins, and will build it as in the days of old. Yeah, the spiritual house is being built right now, man. We are lively stones, man. With Yahweh Shai being the chief cornerstone, man. We are lively stones being built up right now, man. Building the spiritual house, man. Job 2 and 4. Matthew 13 and 19. Let's get that. Yeah, because Satan out here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Job 2. Let's start at 1. Job 2 and 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of the power came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Yeah, so I read that to show you that, yeah, Satan is out here, man. He out here every day, man. Them spirits is out here, man. Them spirits is out here, man. Evil spirits is out here, man. The spiritual demon Satan is out here, man. They is out here for you, man. To catch you slipping, man. To catch you slipping. Matthew 13 and 19. To catch you slipping. He is out here, man. So to think that it's not a spiritual thing, and the scriptures is just words, okay. Matthew 13 and 19, red letter. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth not, then come the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receiveth seed by the wayside. But he that receiveth the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word and anon with joy and receiveth it. Yet have he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arise because of the word, by and by he is offended. Yeah, so he got the word. He got it for a little while, but it was sold on a stone on stone. So when he was offended by the word, he ended up turning. He ended up being offended. He ended up turning another way, leaving it alone, going back into the world. He also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he become unfruitful. That'll be like your boy, what's his name? The rapper nigga. I forget his name. He be wearing the thorns around his head now, diamond encrusted gold thorns around his head. Kendrick Lamar, that nigga. A couple of years ago, he was "Don't call me black, I'm an Israelite." Now he not an Israelite. Now he writing rhymes and shit, co-signing the LBGT community. You know what I mean? Because the cares of the world got in the way of the truth for him. He want to be famous in this life, man. Couple more, we get out of here. 2 Timothy 3 and 2. Got a couple more. 2 Timothy 3 and 2. Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Yeah, man. I was thinking about several things as I'm reading the words. I'm thinking about heads that's out here capping for abortion. I'm thinking of heads that's out here capping for abortion. I'm thinking of the heads slanderers that get on it, calling me a robber and a stealer and shit like this. Saying the apostles and the men at GMS teach it's okay to rape little girls and shit like that. Love themselves because they the one, they bigger in the truth than Yahweh Shai is. They to be worship what just about everybody IUIC whatever. What they got the three bishops, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Loving the hell out of themselves, man. Ephesians 4 and 22. Let's get that. Yeah, my throat about done now. Ephesians 4 and 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after the power is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Yeah, man. You gotta change, man. You gotta change, man. You cannot be the same person inside the truth you was outside the truth, man. You can't, man. You gotta change. You gotta change, man. You gotta try to be a better person, man, according to what's going on in the scriptures. Not according to what the world say you should be doing, man. Sirach 2 and 1. Ecclesiasticus. Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto me, cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way of right and trust in him. Yeah. So you gonna be changed, you gonna be put through it, you gonna be tried in this truth, man. You gonna be persecuted. People gonna say things about you, to you. You gotta take that, man, cheerfully, man. Get one more. Let's go Proverbs 20:1. Told you, it's funny, man. You get more respect from Edomites driving by in the car, man. One over there sitting, listening, look like an Edomite, could be whatever, Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You get more respect from other races or other people than you do from our people. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Yeah, man. Every now and then you gonna get an Edomite that look like, man, I hate it. I hate to see that. Because if you know the scriptures, you know that seeing the men of the Lord raise up in these times, man, that y'all is done for, man. Y'all is done for, man. Y'all is done for. Let's get a little bit of that, too. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's get Obadiah. Let's start at Obadiah 1 and 6. Let's get a little bit of that. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Yeah, man. Through the scriptures, man. That's how they're sought up, man. Just told you the scriptures explain everything. So the scriptures is what made Esau bad. The scriptures is pointed out how not to trust thy enemies, Sirach 12 and 10. Through the scriptures, man, through thy precepts I get understanding. Understanding of the scriptures and understanding of what's going on in the world, man. Through thy precepts, man. Let's get this one. Second Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, told thee where? In the scriptures. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. See? So the scriptures give you all of this understanding. Second Esdras 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. This is how Esau was made bad through the scriptures, man. Micah 2 and 1. Yeah, this is how Esau was made bad. This is how he was found out, man. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his heritage, even a man and his Salaki. And Micah 2 and 10. 2 and 1. And they covet fields and take them by violence. That's what they did. And houses. They take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Man, this is what they do, man. This is what they still do. Man. They done broke up the family, man. They done gave you feminism. Look what they did to the Gadites, man. Took his land, oppressed them, put them over in the reservations. Therefore, 3. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. We just read, measure the time diligently, right? Here goes some more of the scripture. 10, 2 and 10, Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. Yeah. This is not our rest, man. We're not going to get any rest here, man. Everything here is to vex your spirit, man. To have you going off, man. To have you following the wicked one, man. Proverbs 6 and 19. 6 and 16. Yeah, I'm about to close it up. Just wanted to get a little bit. I can't come out here and not punch Esau around a little bit with the scriptures. Proverbs 6 and 14. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He sowed discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Does that not describe Esau? A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brothers. Did that not describe this wicked ass devil? Slavery, Indian Removal Act, the bombing, go recently, the bomb when they bombed up the people in Philadelphia in the 70s, shooting through houses and shooting up the Black Panthers. Come on, man. Please, man. It's a damn devil, man. It's a damn devil. Sirach 14 and 9. It's a damn devil. And the scriptures clearly points these things out. Ecclesiastes, Sirach and 9, 14 and 9. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul. A wicked eye envieth his bread, and he is a niggard at the table. Yeah, Esau is the original niggard. He is a niggard, man. A straight niggard, man. A straight niggard. Job 20 and 22. I could be wrong on this one. I don't think it's gonna be no damn hair buns in the them bonnets. I don't think it's gonna be no bonnets in the kingdom either. I don't think it's gonna be no bonnets in the kingdom. We know it ain't gonna be no stretch pants going on in the kingdom and all that. I don't know about bonnets. Maybe bonnets might still make it. Job 20 and 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of what which he desires. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Yeah. So he think his little New World Order agenda that look like it's going according to plan, his little evil, wicked plan, his little evil, wicked plan, he think it's going to work, but at the last minute, the Lord going to fuck him up, man. And anybody that's riding out with him, man, anybody that's outside of the teaching, the true teachings of the scriptures, man. And I'm here to tell you, Christianity is not the true teachings of the Bible. It's not the true teachings of the Bible. It is not, man. Knowing the scriptures under Christianity and do what Pastor Porkchop is teaching you and then learning the scriptures under what the scriptures, the Bible, under what the scriptures actually say, it's night and day, man. Totally different. The church don't have the truth, man. Psalm 54:5. The church do not have the truth, man. Pastor Pork Chop do not have the truth, man. He do not have the truth. Psalms 54:5. He shall reward evil unto my enemies, cut them off in thy truth. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for it is good. For he hath delivered me out of all trouble, and my eye have seen his desire upon my enemies. Yeah. So the Lord gonna deliver you, man. The Lord is gonna be your deliverer, not you keeping the laws, man. The Lord is gonna deliver you, man. We're gonna close out on Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, my voice is gone now. My voice is gone. This is what you do. You come out here and do the work, man. Let's go. Let's start at 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. See? So what you gonna answer when you get reproved? Going back to the beginning of the lesson, when you get reproved or rebuked or corrected, how you gonna answer? How you gonna respond, man? If you call yourself a man of the Lord and the truth, how you gonna respond? How you gonna answer? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, the just shall live by his faith, because the soul in Esau is lifted up in him, man. But it's not right up in him, man. Full of pride, man. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, which his home is Mount Petra, Mount Seir. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Yeah. All his laws, his rules, his regulations, his constitution. Oh, it's your constitution. Oh, I got the Bible. I'm a pro-choice pastor. I got the Bible, and the scriptures say something else, but I see it's their constitutional right. So the constitution that these wicked-ass slave owners, wicked-ass Edomites, that they came up with, that they drafted, the constitution that they drafted out-trumped the scriptures. You can't say nothing else on top of that, man. So yeah, so we gonna close out Israel. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, hope, you know, hope it did something. That's all you can do. You got to put it out there and it do what it do, right? So we going to close out. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Burkhan HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird. Tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations. Keep pushing this word, man. Keep pushing this word, man. You got YouTube scrambling, man. YouTube is scrambling, doing all kind of shady shit, man. To the remnant out there, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharala and Abba Babal. Barakathum, family. Shalom. Let's go. Let's go. Boom.